I think a lot of us can agree that iOS 18 is this really big update compared to the other iOSs they've come out with. It's got a lot of new features like Apple Intelligence, my favorite math, like how they've done that math and notes. I think that's the coolest thing ever. They also have new ways to do messaging. That way when you're working with an Android person, you can actually send like full resolution pictures and videos. It's gonna be great. There's also satellite messaging, but today we're not talking about the new features. We're talking about how do you get it on your phone before it's released in the beta program. Disclaimer, there are some bugs, but it's also a lot of fun. So if you're like on the verge and want to learn how to use this technology before it's even out and join the beta program, here's how you're going to do it. There's two major steps that we're going to walk you through. Step one is you have to be enrolled in the developer program. So we're going to go through that. And step two is how do you install it on your phone after you're enrolled. So we're gonna go through both of these steps. So let's hop on over to the computer. I'm gonna show you a little bit there and how to move forward with this on the iPad as well. As we jump in, my name is Josiah and I am a consultant at Next Tech Consultants. If you do have a business and you just need an IT department to help you through a lot of these things, feel free to hop over to our website and sign up for an initial consultation. You can also reach out to us on all social media platforms at Next Tech NT. So let's dive on in and get this started. All right, as we jump in, the first thing is to sign up for the developer program. Now, there's a few steps in this. I wanna make sure when we get to the end, I wanna tell you right now, if it's gonna ask you to pay, you're done. Do not pay the $99 per year. You don't need that if you just wanna get into the beta program. So once we get to that screen where it says, hey, you have to pay, don't do it. You're done. Hop off, go to your phone. If you already have done that, hop on over to step two in this video. Link in the description below to the exact timestamp. So for this one, we're gonna go to developer.apple.com/programs enroll. Link in the description. And it says, hey, what do you need to know? We're gonna enroll as individuals. So we're gonna go ahead and click start your enrollment. Once you click that, you're gonna sign in with your Apple ID. Here's what's really important. You have to use the same Apple ID that you are using on your phone because they're linked together. Your computer, what you just registered, your developer account, it's linked with your phone. So there has to be the same Apple ID. So the first thing you're gonna be presented after you sign in is, hey, enroll with the Apple developer app. You can do that with the App Store, download it, enroll. I prefer just to continue enrollment on the web. So when I'm walking you through this, that's what we're doing. We're doing enrollment on the web. After you decide, hey, I'm gonna continue, it's gonna pop up and say, hey, we have some terms. You have to agree to be a developer. So go ahead and scroll all the way down, read it word for word, because I know we all do that. And then you'll just click this little checkbox and yes, and hit submit. It'll take you to the next page, which is personal information. So your personal information, you're gonna go ahead and put in your first name, last name, phone number, address, city, town, state, zip, and region. And then there's a little submit button. Go ahead and submit that. And it's gonna take you to the next page. And at the next page, we're gonna choose, I am a developer apps as an individual sole proprietor. Are you a company? Are you a nonprofit? Those are your options. What we're gonna choose for this is individual or sole prop. If you are one of the others, you would know. So then you can click that. But in this video, individual, sole prop. Go ahead and click continue after that. And it says, wait a minute, we have more terms for you. Don't even worry, it's a legal document between your organization and Apple. So again, read everything word for word, because I know we all do that. Then go and click I agree and continue, which takes you to the last step. At this point, stop what you're doing. Do not pay the $99. You don't have to do that. You are done and you can go over to your computer. You have to use the same Apple ID that you are using on your phone because they're linked together. Your computer, what you just registered, your developer account, it's linked with your phone. So there has to be the same Apple ID. That was step one. That was getting you enrolled into the developer program. Now that you're enrolled in the developer program, we're gonna move on to step two. And what that is getting your iPad or iPhone or whatever device ready to be updated to the newest iOS 18. Or in the future, just the new beta program. They made this so much easier than what it used to be before when you had to like manually download it, plug it in through iTunes. This is so much easier. So I'm gonna walk you through 3 steps here. I'm gonna walk you through first, let's make a backup. 2, let's check your storage. And 3, let's go ahead and download. First things first, see my cute kids in the top left? Love it. Next, we're gonna open up the settings app. Once we're in the settings app, we're gonna click your name at the top left. What that's gonna do is take you over here. We're gonna choose iCloud. This is gonna take you to a spot that says device backups. Choose iCloud backup. You can notice here it was not turned on, so I'm gonna go ahead and turn it on. Once it's turned on, it's gonna start its backup. And that might take anywhere from like, a minute to hours. So we're gonna fast forward this video and come back to you once this backup is done. All right, now you can see the backup is complete. So if you would like, you can go ahead and click on your iPad or whatever device. It'll show you like, hey, it backed up today. It backup size. When's the next backup? But I don't really care when that is. So the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna move over to storage. What's really important for storage is it's about 20 gigs. Like it tells you, hey, this is only like a few gig update, but it also needs a bunch of room to extract it and to do the update. So I needed to free up almost 20 gigs on my iPad for this to work. All right, for this, again, we're gonna go back to settings, go to general, go to Apple storage, and you'll see here that our iPad storage, I have 16 gigs free. I had to clean up a bit. I had to get about 20 gigs free. So what I did was I went through, if you click on an app, you can go ahead and delete it. Yes, I do play games on my iPad. I like balloons, but go ahead and clean up your app and you'll see that. You'll just start deleting stuff. Again, I need about 20. It might be different on your phone, but go ahead and delete some stuff, get some room on there. And then you're gonna go back to general and we're gonna click on software update. Once we're in there, now we have this really cool spot because we are a developer that says beta updates. Go ahead and click that. You're gonna choose iPad or iPhone OS 18 developer. And this is a beta. This is really important. There are still some bugs because it's a beta program. When you go ahead and click update now, it's gonna ask you for your passcode. You're gonna put that in, it's gonna start updating. You'll see on mine, it crashed. Literally my settings app crashed the first time I tried to do this. So I went back in again and I did the update. Then it told me I needed more storage. So then I fixed my storage. Then I came back finally and it worked. So after I fixed all of my issues with storage, all of that, I went back and I went to the updates. You'll see here it says, hey, it takes about 47 minutes. So then we just let this sit. I literally walked away, did a bunch of other stuff. And then I finally came back and I was on iPad OS 18. All right, guys, I hope that helped you get to iPad OS 18 or iPhone OS 18, whichever one you're updating. If you are wondering, like, what are the new features that I could be looking forward to, that's gonna be our next video we push out. So make sure you like and subscribe to this channel so that way you can see the next video on what are the cool features coming out. I'm actually really excited about this new iOS update. I haven't been for a long time. And so I'm really excited to dive in and show you guys what my favorite parts of this update are. So stay tuned, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys soon.